Welcome back to the At Home with the Roby Show. Visit us today at andrewroby.com. That's Andrew, ROBY.com. I'm Ashley Davis along with Trent Haston. We're your hosts. Thanks for joining us this morning. Find out more about everything we do at the Andrew Roby Company by going to andrewroby.com. That's Andrew, ROBY.com. Trent, that was a great show we had today. Mike Rogers from Killingsworth Environmental, thebiggreenk.com. It's neat to see a company like that grow the way they've grown and really be a part of the fabric of Charlotte.
No, it is. And Mike, I think Mike went to West Meck High. That's where we originally hit it off. I went to Harding. He went to West. And then he moved, like he said, down to Atlanta and down to Florida and came back home. So it's good to see successful people that came up through the ranks in Charlotte, appreciate what Charlotte is and appreciate the history. Now, since we had him on here and we're like-minded companies and we vertically integrate and provide a lot of services, I want to do a little history lesson, little recap.
History lesson. Play the
I don't know if it's
DJ.
history. We're not talking about Gettysburg, but Good to Great is a book I love. If you've never read it, Jim Collins, go read it. Good to Great. But something he says in that book repeatedly is get the right people on the bus, get the wrong people off the bus, and then worry about getting the right people that are on the bus in the right seats. And I think that's a lot resonating, talking about your culture and your people. That's a lot of what Mike was saying. They also say in that book, you want to hire 5, work them like 10, and pay them like 8. And I love that. That is
Yep.
good philosophy.
It reminds me, kind of you tie this back to construction and sayings and everything. It's kind of like that, measure twice, cut once. You want to make sure you're doing the right thing, but once you know you're doing the right thing, you pull the trigger.
I agree with that, but when I go trying to do something at my house, I say make your list 2 or 3 times before you go to Home Depot or Lowe's. And I promise you, if I'm doing something at the house on Saturday, which I'm not that good at doing, I'm a talker, not a walker, but but I always end up at Home Depot or Lowe's 2 or 3 times. And when I'm in there, I don't go that often in those stores. I get so frustrated because I don't know where anything is.
A lot of rambling around, and that's where you end up. Like Mike said earlier, that's where you end up spending $500 when you.
Well, then I feel bad because we give our guys a hard time when they go to Lowe's twice in one day, and we're like, make the list better. But it's true. Measure twice and cut once.
I have spent many a spring morning driving back and forth to Lowe's like 4 times because you go buy these things and then you get back, God, I should have got one more of these. And you get back home and you're like, God, if I put one more, I really needed 3 more. And I built a wall one time in the back for this little garden I had. I must have gone 6 times on a Saturday.
And you built it out of non-treated lumber and it's rotted.
No, it's just masonry, man. I went heavy. I was only going to do this once, although I went to Lowe's 6 times.
We'll priceless service for a fair price. I think that resonates with what Mike was saying. He provides a lot of services. We talked a lot about him. We'll have him back in the spring. We're a service company. We got Roby Realty.
Yep.
We're going to service your real estate, help you buy and sell real estate, whether commercial or residential. That's what you run, Ashley.
That's exactly right. And that's the great thing. And it's really neat to see the corollaries between the Andrew Roby Company and Killingsworth because there are so many services. I mean, and we now can, from the time you buy your home to sell your home, we take care of everything in between. And if we can't, we'll call Mike, and we'll put it all together and have a package for you. And, if you need a new house, you want to go out and buy a home, sell a home, give me a call, 704-577-9060. We can make that happen. Sandy Thomas is our broker in charge. Anybody on our team can help you with that process. And really, it enables us to book in that home ownership process, Trent.
And then also, we do electrical service, we do handyman service, so we do the services that you need in a little different endeavor than what Mike does, and we're allies in the industry. But one thing Mike was asking me is kind of funny. When he was walking out of here, he said he bought a house, and he's up at the lake, and he's going to have his in-laws move in with him. Asked him what I knew about elevators, dropping an elevator into an existing house. And it's pretty cool. That's a combination. That's where Roby comes in. We have Roby Commercial and Andrew Roby, which is residential. Those two skill sets together kind of allow us to have the knowledge, me to go up there and put my eye on it and say, oh, yeah, because you got to build the chamber in the residential house, and typically an elevator they have nice residential elevators,
Right.
but it's typically a commercial application, engineering wise and mechanical wise. So we've done that. We do that. Something kind of cool, something kind of unique that we do, and we probably do 5 to 10 elevators a year, and you don't even think about it, but they're pretty cool. If you need an elevator in your house, we're the guys.
We're the folks to call. And what's interesting about it is even if you don't need an elevator, I think that really shows the depth and breadth of the types of services that Andrew Roby can provide somebody in their home. Because if you can put in an elevator, it's not a whole lot you can't do when it comes to needing something in your home.
So go out there and break a leg. No, that means good luck
we can
for the
install
week.
chairlifts too, by the way.
Good
up the
luck.
stair, yeah.
Well, I live on the river and I have a steep hill, and I live beside my mom, and I had Joe could do tree service. Give him a plug. I've been knowing him for 30 years. He comes out to the house and he always tells about 5 jokes before he says hey, and he comes out there and he's wearing his boat dock shoes, and it's about 40 degrees, and he stands on the hill. He said, he said, we've been here for 40 years, right? You gonna put in one of those little trams to get up this hill on those tracks? I said, come on, man.
You need a ski lift.
Come on, man.
Kids would love that.
Yeah, they would love it. They would love it when it broke and Dad got upset. Goodness gracious.
All right, man. That was a great show. We talked about Roby Handyman. If you need any information on that, you need some things done around your house, call Dominic Thompson, 704-622-1337. You need some electric work. You need something done maybe at your office with Roby Commercial. You can give us a call or go to andrewroby.com. And certainly if you need any help buying or selling a house, give me a call, 704-577-9060. And don't forget about the Big Green Cave.
The Big Green Cave.
Mike Rogers. Okay, Trent, great show, buddy.
Thank you, Ash.
For Trent Haston and the entire Roby family of companies, I'm Ashley Davis. Thanks for listening. We'll be back next Sunday at 9 a.m. We hope you will be as well for the At Home with Roby show. Visit us today at andrewroby.com. And remember, you're always at home with Roby.